Hi everyone, I'm Keandra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, then welcome. As the title of the video says, I will be sharing with you my hair update as well as some tips and some lessons that I've learned since being completely natural. So if you would like to hear more about that, then keep watching this video. I feel like I should welcome myself back because I have not done a YouTube video in like 2 years, and I looked at my analytics and I saw that almost 1,500 of you all subscribed from watching one of my most popular videos. I think it's the most popular video, the transitioning tips, and that video was almost 2 years ago. And so I know I saw all the comments, which were so nice. Some of you were like, oh my goodness, I just found your channel, you should be consistent, your channel will grow. And I just didn't have the time, but also some beauty bloggers and I guess hair bloggers, they don't tell you that in order to keep a lot of hair, you can't do a lot to it. And so I don't do a lot to my hair, so I didn't have many videos to upload, but I want to be consistent, a little more consistent with YouTube content. And so I wanted to start with this hair update. And so I am now, I believe, 4 years completely natural. It is still, to me, a part-time job. I am now in 2023, I am not doing my own hair. I'm currently looking for a stylist right now because it just takes way too much time, way too much energy. But I will just share with you some of the styles that I've been wearing over the last few years, and I'll insert some photos as well. So twist outs are obviously, that's my go-to style. I haven't been loving my twist outs lately. They've been a little frizzy, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when I get into just the lessons and treatments and things like that. So I'll wear a twist out on wet hair. I love a twist out on blown out hair, which I don't do that often. It's a more of a stretch state, but I do that when I am about to trim my end, so I don't put any heat on it. Instead of wetting my hair all over, I just twist it, and I actually like that. I do a lot of pineapple, so this is when my twist outs are pretty much old and I'm not quite ready to wash my hair, so I'll put in a pineapple. Also, I finally got the knotless braids, which I absolutely loved, and I plan to get knotless braids soon. So I love it because I don't have to do absolutely anything to my hair. And also, of course, just my straight hair. I only straighten my hair once or twice, or maybe 2 to 3 times out of the year, and that's in the winter months. And also the last one is, for the majority of the last couple years, I would twist my hair and absolutely not take it down. That's kind of like my favorite, only because I don't have to do anything to it. Now, you still have to take care of your hair with that, and I feel like that is what has, I'm not gonna say messed up my twist out, but my hair is a little different because that was my style. I would typically just wash my hair, twist it, and I don't take it out, and I'll leave it in for like 2 weeks, but that was my favorite style. And so my hair has changed, and I think because I didn't know as much before I was completely natural, I'm still obviously quite learning that. So I'm gonna give you some tips and some lessons for fully natural hair. Okay, number 1 is to find out your hair porosity. So that is really, really important when you're determining what type of products to purchase. So hair porosity is a measurement of the hair's ability to hold moisture. So if you know that your hair holds moisture or not, you can purchase products based on your hair porosity. And I'll link a article below. It tells you all about hair porosity and also how you can test your hair's porosity. I have low porosity hair, which means products tend to sit on my hair and water doesn't absorb easily when I wash my hair, especially when it's in its stretched state. So for me, I have to buy products that's in a line for low porosity hair. Number 2 is to deep condition your hair every time you wash it. And this is so important. I don't do it enough, and I think it's because I just have so much hair. Like I said, I'm actively looking for someone else, and I typically wash my hair in the shower, and so I wash my hair in sections, I detangle my hair in sections, so it's just a lot for me to wash my hair, condition my hair, add a deep conditioner, and get under the dryer and then wash it. It is a lot. However, I have seen a difference in my hair when I am consistently deep conditioning my hair every time I wash it. So that is a huge tip. I think my twist outs would not have begun to look different if I was deep conditioning my hair every single time I wash it. And for me, I wash my hair every 2 weeks, but I am going to be switching to every week so that I can start deep conditioning every week. Number 3, and this depends on your hair type, a pre-treatment or maybe like a pre-poo will help so much with the shampoo and detangling process. So for me, when my twist styles are old, before it's time for me to shampoo my hair, I'll detangle it before I get in the shower to shampoo it. So I typically use a deep conditioner. I'll spray my hair with water, of course, and I'll add maybe oil and cream, and I'll maybe sleep in that, or I'll let it set for a few hours, and it helps when I'm shampooing my hair. So if you have a style where your hair is tangled, the worst thing you can do is put water on it without detangling it at first. And so when your hair is wet, it's actually at its most weakest state, so your hair has the propensity to break. So a pre-poo option. Now some people get into the mixing of like the avocado, and I don't get into like the food-based pre-poo, but they do work for some people. I just keep it simple with some products that are already packaged, like a conditioner, of course water and oil, and maybe some sort of cream. Number 4 is to determine your wash cycle, your shampoo cycle. So like I said, for me, I was shampooing my hair every 2 weeks, but I'm switching now to once a week so that I can decondition my hair a little bit more. But you need a consistent schedule when you are shampooing your hair, so that would determine what's needed, what's necessary for your hair. And I'd say start by what does your hair need. If your hair is really dry, then you may want to wash your hair every other week or every week. If you have hair that can last fairly long without it getting oily, without it getting dry, without it tangling so much, you can probably go like 2 to 3 weeks. But whatever that is, it's best to have a consistent schedule of when you are shampooing your hair. The next tip I would say for me is using salon products. Now there are so many products in drugstore like your Walmart and Target, but what I found is that obviously the products are very expensive, and the amount that you sometimes get in a lot of the natural hair products is not a lot. And so I found myself spending the equivalent to what I would pay for a product that is a salon product. Now, salon products are a little more expensive, but they last longer, and a little bit goes a long way. So for me, I've switched to more of the salon products for my shampoos, my conditioners, and some of the treatments that I have, because it doesn't take a lot of product. And so if you are someone that you're buying a ton of drugstore products, and I would say especially shampoos and conditioners, they are expensive and they go quickly. Maybe try out some of the salon products. You can maybe talk to your stylist. You'll find that those products last much longer, and they are more potent than the products that you'll find in the drugstore. All right, and the last tip I have is a consistent treatment. And I'm not talking about, you know, your deep conditioning, yes, of course. But for instance, if it's like Olaplex treatment, if it's a keratin treatment, if it's a protein treatment, if it's a moisture treatment, and that takes knowing what is going on with your hair. So I would highly suggest, if you can, maybe once every quarter or once or twice a year, maybe seeing a stylist to determine like what are your hair needs so that you can treat that particular area. So for me, like I said, I'm getting a stylist, and the first thing I want to try is an Olaplex treatment. So I don't know all the things about natural hair, and honestly, I just don't have the time to like research. So I would rather go to someone and get on a consistent schedule. And it's not necessarily a schedule. I just need to do it when I know that my hair needs a particular treatment. So that's the end of this video. Just a few things that I've learned. And if it was helpful, please like and comment. Also, if you have some tips, leave it in the comments. I mean, I'm sure there are other people that would love to learn just some tips that you may have about natural hair. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.